Complete here with another Double Shot Sunday, 18 Wheels of Steel American Long Haul. The Double Shot Sunday conclusion of them all. The biggest party of the summer. As you can all tell, we started with me in the first half. Now we're not gonna waste no more time. We're gonna get started with Mrs. G. Mrs. G says she does not want to waste no time. She wants to get rolling. She wants to get on the road. Let's go. Let's get her going. Up the mobile she goes. I can't believe that all this amazing support, and it's just remarkable, to have you guys watch the Double Shot Sunday live stream. The first half, really has done really good. I'm pretty shocked that everybody, got to see the first half. Got to see me do what I do best during the first half. But minus me not getting the extra incentive, which I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of a bummer for me not to get the extra incentive in. But hey, it's a huge confidence boost. I gotta say good evening to everybody in the chat. Let's see who all participated in the chat this evening. We have Mrs. G that's on the road. Good evening to you. Thank you for being a mod and support to the stream. And thank you for being the first person to say hi in the chat before going out on the road tonight, which that is her in her beautiful American flag truck. What a beautiful truck that she has. The Frisk Columbia 120. A beautiful truck, I may add. What a beautiful. And that American flag brings a beautiful touch to it. Downtime tonight is at 11 o'clock. In case if Mrs. G does want to go for that extra incentive tonight. So I completed my end of the bargain, which is 6 loads out of 12. Now it's Mrs. G's turn to complete that end of the deal. 6 loads for her. I gotta say good evening to Indian Princess. Thank you for being a mod and supporting the stream. This has just been one hell of a Double Shot Sunday. Nobody ever thought I was going to do it. Nobody thought oh, Gold Raven ain't going to do it. He ain't going to get Mrs. G going because Mrs. G doesn't want to go tonight. Well, guess what? I'm doing it. I got to build up the confidence. I got to build up my strength, I can't give up. I'm running off of Batman's amazing positive energy, I like a man that tells me hey, you're the greatest of all time. I am the greatest of all time when it comes to American long haul. So this is the biggest party of the summer right here. I'm a legend in this game. No one can touch me. I started this game when it first came out back in 2007. I started, I remember I used to have the old compact, them little buttons there where you push in, and that little button down there pushes in with the green light with it. The Compact XP, the Windows XP. I think a lot of people remember the old version of those. I used to have one of those, and I had the game to go with it, And I've been playing this game ever since 2007. Late 2007, early 2008. So I'm not gonna lie, celebrating 17 years in this game in late December. So later this year, we'll be celebrating my 17-year anniversary of this game, of playing this game. Late 2017, late 2007, early 2008. That is correct, of course. Like, I'm the greatest of all time, like, I gotta keep building the confidence, This is like a beautiful truck. Like I said, Mrs. G's got one of the most beautiful trucks up there. And I will show you that right now. Look at how beautiful that truck is. That is Mrs. G's truck. Look at how beautiful that is. Don't that look beautiful? Man, that looks beautiful with the American flag on it. That looks beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, that looks beautiful with the American flag. You're representing USA. What better way to represent the USA, and with a beautiful painting like that on a truck. That is just absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. It really is. So Mrs. G's plan for the 6 loads before downtime tonight, which is at 11 o'clock, if she completes all 6 of her loads, that means the double shot Sunday load count goal has been matched. Plus the extra incentive will be in play as well. Plus we'll talk about what's going to happen for next Sunday, which I'll talk more about that later on during the stream. Around the 8 or 9 o'clock hour. Around the 8 to 9 o'clock hour. Of what next Sunday is going to be. Right now, I can't give no sneak peeks of what's going to happen for next Sunday, because the schedule is not out yet. I will put out a new schedule tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have a new schedule out. I know. Her truck is more beautiful than mine. And hers is faster than mine. But for me, it's like a win-win situation. This is like the biggest party of the summer. Conclusion right here. I know a lot of kids go back to school tomorrow, Tomorrow's my night off. I was going to stream tomorrow night, but I realized, well, kids will be back in school, so I'll save the trip to Salt Lake City for Wednesday, for Triple Play Wednesday. So my wife, Mrs. G's plan is to go to Mobile. Nashville, Boston, I would love to say Washington, D.C., and that's a part of it. And to go to New Orleans to end it all. That's probably what I'm thinking, because this is load number 1 of 6 for her.
I've got a meat wagon checking out a roller skate in the grass. Traffic is running like molasses in January.
10 forehand, thanks for the comeback.
Well, she's doing pretty good. Off to Mobile we go. It has been hot and muggy all day today. You know, with the heat index over triple digits, felt like over 100 degrees out there. And I'm not gonna lie, when I went out for my walk, it surely felt like it was over triple digits, 105 with the heat index. That felt like over 100. It felt like over 105 out there this afternoon. Late this afternoon before the stream started. You know, it was hot. I'm not gonna lie. It was really hot. You know, I've never felt anything this hot before in my life, you know. But yeah, I'm still sweating. I'm afraid of running the air conditioner right now because of the last time, because of the flood happened, because the reason why I can't run the air conditioner right now, because there's no way of tilting it back because the box is so small, right? And then you have no way of tipping the water out. So all that water comes right back. And when it starts leaking, that water comes right into your apartment and runs down your wall. So it ran down. So the last time I was running my air conditioner, of course, you know, I felt water dripping down on my left foot. And I said to myself, well, that's weird because normally I sleep on the couch. But when I felt that drip of water hit my left foot, I knew something was wrong because it started leaking, right? Like I told myself, well, I'll turn the air conditioner off, maybe it'll stop leaking. Nope, sure enough, it was full of water. The whole bottom box underneath the air conditioner was full of water, full of standing water. And I tell you, you know, it was crazy. Normally it takes about 2 people to get the air conditioner out, but for me, oh my gosh, just lifting it up by myself, that was hard enough. So yeah, that's why I'm afraid of running the air conditioner right now.
Roger that, tall boy. I'm right on your back door.
10-4 hand, thanks for the comeback.
Now, I don't know if there's any damage on the trailer. That I cannot tell. Probably there is. It probably wouldn't be the first time for Mrs. G. Because I've been perfect all day. All day long with all 6. All 6 of my loads were perfect. For the first half. Now, I'm not sure what basically happened. Because I heard a crunch. So I can't tell if the trailer is damaged or what. I honestly cannot be sure. But I have been perfect. I've been a perfect 6 for 6 during the first half. If you missed out on the first half, it was an amazing stream. I tell you, I built up my confidence and became a perfect 6 for 6 on the day during the first half. That was amazing.
They're calling for a window wash here soon. 10-4 on that hand.
Well, we'll see how Mrs. G does. You know, I'm sweating. I'm, to be honest with you, I am sweating right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna take a shower after the stream's over. Probably gonna take a nice cold shower after the stream's done. You know, this has just been a fun double shot Sunday. No matter, no matter what, win or lose or draw, this has just been a fun Sunday. You know, this has just been an absolute Sunday fun day. You know, this has just been a fun Sunday. You know, even though despite the weather being hot and everything, but hey, it is just been a fun. It's just been a fun Sunday, all around. You know. You can't ask for anything better than that, you know. This has just been one of those fun. This is one of those fun days, you know. Win, lose, or draw, you know. This has just been a fun day. You know, I'm very confident in myself. You know that Mrs. G is gonna get it done. She's got more of a faster truck than I do. But hey, sometimes slow and steady wins the race, right? You know, that's what they always say when it came to the tortoise and the hare.
How's the flow looking for us up ahead?
Got an alligator in the gravy lane slowing things down.
I copy you loud and clear.
Hey, Joshua Cauldron, what's up? Nice to see you in the chat, my man. How you doing this evening, Joshua? Nice to hear from you. You know, it's been a while since I last heard from you. How have you been? Thank you for being a mod and a supporter to the stream. How have you been, Joshua? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything's going well with you, my man. Look at how small that gate is there. Look at how small this gate is. My goodness, look at how small that is. And she could just barely fit right in there. Hey, Joshua, I understand you've been busy and understand hanging out with friends is always good too. You know, I'm just glad that you came by, and stopped in and checked out the live stream, my man. I and it's always good to hear from you. I'm glad that you're doing good, my man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you do, my man, and hanging out with friends is always good. You guys spend a lot of time with them. Mrs. G delivered her first load of the day, and it is 0. So good news there. No damage was involved with the trailer. Whoa! What is this? What in the world is this? How's she gonna get out of this predicament? Wow!
Got 1024 and heading home. Throwing all you.
Look at this! How's she gonna get out of this predicament, guys? Oh my goodness gracious! Wow! I've never seen anything like that. Never. A car get flipped over on its top? Wow, you gotta be kidding me. Boy, talk about something I've never seen before. Holy moly. So the load count now is up to 7. The double shot Sunday load count is at 7 of 12. Mrs. G delivered her first load in of the day. First load of the night, actually. And she delivered in a perfect fashion. Which I would never thought that one was perfect because she's building up her confidence, she's got to build confidence, she's like me, she's got to build up her confidence boost. So here we go. What's gonna happen here? Will she go to Nashville like she said she will? Well, we're about to find out. See what she does here. She got her first load in of the night. I'm happy for Mrs. G. She got her first load in the night. Perfect. In a perfect fashion, which I never thought that was going to make it in a perfect way, to be honest. But she proved me wrong there, boys and girls. She proved to me that she can do it, so. Downtime could come early as expected, so be on the lookout for it. Because I might make an appearance to do an extra incentive. So that means you might get bonus coverage of going to Salt Lake City, of on the road to Salt Lake City tonight. Get some bonus coverage before downtime. See where I go from Miami. Because downtime's at 11 o'clock. We're going to have some extra bonus coverage. If Mrs. G connects on all 6 of her loads and gets them in, and hauls 2 or 3 extra loads, if she stops at 2, that's good. Because we can get bonus coverage. There we go. Let's see what's going to happen here. Yep, I kind of figured. She's going to keep her word and go back to New Orleans.
We've got a pickup up slowing down the Granny Lane right now. 10-4 hand. Thanks for the comeback.
Guys, I've just been sweating. Just been sweating for a while now. It's been a few hours already, and I'm still sweating. But hey, it's been a fun Sunday. It's been a fun Sunday morning and afternoon. I think tonight's gonna be no better. You know, I think this is gonna be a fun Sunday all the way around. You know, when I came back, I saw my neighbor doing his laundry. I seen he had his little folding table out. You know, I did the same thing too, like that. You know, when I was doing laundry myself. Just the other day, I was doing laundry and I had my Operation folding table out. You know, and folded my clothes on it. You know, and did a good job on that. The Double Shot Sunday low count goal is 12. We're at 7 of 12. In my opinion, do you think we're gonna make the Double Shot Sunday low count goal of 12 between myself and Mrs. G? I'm pretty confident that we will hit that goal. We will smash it tonight. We're gonna smash that. We're gonna smash it tonight. With her being in the front driver's seat. Here's an inside look of Mrs. G's truck right now. We're on a ride along with her at the moment. I think we're just going to stick along with the ride along here. Alright, we're back in the ride-along mode along with her. So we're riding along with Mrs. G at the moment. Look at how calm she does that turn. She's like calm. Cool, calm, and collective. Now she's going to make a left-hand turn, so... Now, this is going to be an interesting type of situation here. How is Mrs. G going to pull off that trip back down here to New Orleans? How is she going to do it? You know, that's the question. Well, we're about to find out. Whoop. There we go. She said to me that before the stream, Mrs. G said to me before the stream that she was going from San Antonio to Mobile, New Orleans to Nashville, Nashville to Boston, New York to Washington, D.C., and back to Nashville to do the run to New Orleans. So load number 1 is in the books for her right now. She's got load number 2 hooked on at the moment. Let's go into a sky cam view, like a rooftop view. Here we are riding along on the sky top view of her truck.
Anyone there with the weather report? Got a heck of a window wash happening. Copy that. Thanks.
Here we go. She's off to Nashville. Double shot Sunday going in full swing. This is an easy one. She can take 10 to 65. There's so many easy routes she could do this. 55 on the 40 would have been the best route. The recommended route that I would have went would have been 55, 10 on the 55, 55 onto 40. That would easily get her right there to Nashville, but she's taking 10 on the 65. I don't know if this is a smart strategy here, but I don't know. You know, I can't tell her, guys. I can't tell her what it's going to be, you know. So this is load number 2 of 6 for her. The double shot Sunday low count goal is 12. We're at 7 of 12. Well, let's see her journal, see where she's been for a while. There's that first trip she started out with. That went up to Vancouver. That damage was 0. Miami. She made it down there by herself. Then she went to Houston. Then from San Antonio to Mobile. That was an easy one. That one was all 0. And now here we go. From New Orleans to Nashville. So there was a couple of road trips that were not featured in the live stream the other day. Of course, 2 of them are the ones from Vancouver to Miami and Miami to Houston. Those are the 2 that were not advertised during that one live stream. Here we are in ride-along mode with her. Now let's take a look at the map here for a second. You know, I would have taken 10. I would have went this way around. I would have took 10 up to 55, then take 40, and that way I could have got up there easily, took the back way in, and boom, would have been right there, easy. But for her, she wanted to take 10 onto 65 and work her way up that way. I don't know how smart of a... Hey, if it works out for her, that's good enough for me, you know. But for me, I would have done the smart thing by taking 10 onto 55 and onto 40. That would have been the suggested route for me right there. If I was going to Nashville like that, if I was going to Music City, I would have taken that route. 10 onto 55, 55 on the 40, easily could have got up there, easily. Because it feels like to me when you take 10 on the 65, then you're taking a lot, and it takes a lot of time. You know, but it is what it is, you know, I can't change that. So she's going home. She's going back home to Boston for load number 3. New York to Washington, D.C. is 4.
Force up ahead.
One of them ends in New Orleans. One run ends in New Orleans. One of her runs ends in New Orleans. But where's the 5th one going? She hasn't said to me on where the 5th one was going. She probably told me, but I just couldn't remember where the 5th one went. So far, she's got the most easiest routes that I know so far. But here's what she told me before the live stream. She told me, and quote, that if she hits the extra incentive, she wants to give everybody a run for their money for something that I should have done. Take a trip from New Orleans to Thunder Bay as an extra incentive. First things first, in order to get to the extra incentive and have the road trip from New Orleans to Thunder Bay, she has to get past 5 more loads. She has to get past 4 loads. 4 more loads yet in order to go to Thunder Bay.
Detective ATM time 10-7.
I think it's time for some shut-eye for you, Hand.
Aha, I figured it out. Nashville to Atlanta, Atlanta to Boston, Boston to Washington, D.C., and that trip from New York does end in New Orleans. So that's load number 6. She just put things in a different way, in a different perspective that I would have thought. But I don't know if that's a smart thing now, because I just don't know now. I just don't know about that strategy. It seems so interesting.
Anyone out there with a weather report?
It's blue and dry, looking good.
10-4, appreciate it.
I'm gonna be shocked if there's a strategy change, that there's a change coming around. I'll be shocked if that happens.
Anyone got the 1013?
They're calling for a window wash here soon.
10-4, appreciate it.
Here we go with a ride along. We're back with her on a ride along. We're riding along with Mrs. G. Looks like she's got the extra incentive in sight. Look out, guys. She might be serious on this one with that extra incentive in play. This may seem serious right now. Ooh.
Going 10-100. Catch you on the flip side.
10-4, appreciate it. How's the flow looking for us up ahead?
We gotta pick him up slowing down the granny lane right now.
10-4, appreciate it.
Wow, that was a big, huge chunk delivered in. That was hauled in. Who knows? I probably might have to end the stream early and go take a shower or something. Because I'm sweating. I might have to put the downtime at 10 o'clock. 9:30, 10 o'clock. But we'll see, though, what happens. But guys, what can go wrong? We had a pretty fun Sunday. Sunday fun day. Can't go wrong with that, you know. Started off with me with the road trip to Boston. Hey, you guys can't go wrong with that, you know. We've had a lot of fun today. That road trip to Boston, that was fun. I enjoyed that one. During the first half. That was fun.
How's the flow looking for us up ahead?
We've got to pick 'em up slowing down the granny lane right now.
10-4, appreciate it.
She has not had one load damaged yet. That is amazing. Not one damaged yet. She's a perfect 2 for 2 at the moment. Holy cow. Perfect 2 for 2 already. And we just started. And we only just gotten started. She's 2 loads in and we just started. The double shot Sunday load count goal is up to 8 of 12. 2 loads in and we just started. She's a perfect 2 for 2. This is crazy. We just started. And we just started. This is unbelievable. I've never seen anyone that would have a best start like this since the first half, since I did in the first half. Could we be seeing an extra incentive? Could we be seeing an extra incentive trip from New Orleans to Thunder Bay? Or will that be locked away for Triple Play Wednesday? Mrs. G's off to a fast start already. Holy mackerel. This is amazing. What a spectacular start for her. It is just spectacular. Guys, I don't know what she has in mind here, but we just started. 2 loads in. She's a perfect 2 for 2. And we just started. This is spectacular. I don't think she's never had this good of a start since the road trip to Boston. Earlier in the first half.
On 1024 and heading home. Throwing all you bubbers out there the 3s and 7s.
10-4.
If I think she's gonna do what I think she's gonna do, boy, this is gonna be one easy night tonight. Because load number 3 might be going somewhere real easy. And like I said, we just started. And she's off to a very good start. She's rolling. Perfect 2 for 2 right off the start. Right out of the gate. Perfect 2 for 2. What she got in mind here? Are we gonna see a long road trip? I wish we could see a long road trip here. I'm kind of hoping for a long road trip. I'm kind of hoping for a long road trip here because everybody would love to see a long road trip. Oh my goodness, MC Food Plant New York. So we're going from Nashville to New York. Oh my goodness. What in the world just happened? Are you kidding me? No way. Are you kidding me? So that's the one she was hiding from me. Nashville to New York. I thought it was Nashville to Boston. But nope, here's gonna be Atlanta to Boston. There we go, load number 3 on its way. Holy smokes. She's up to an amazing fast start. Wow. I don't know. Guys, I don't know. This is getting really, really interesting now.
How's the flow looking for us up ahead?
Well, I don't think she was anticipating that. But that was a shock right there. I'm not gonna lie, that was a complete shock. Nashville to New York? Oh my goodness, that was a... Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that was a complete shock. I'm stumped right now, like, holy man. I'm basically shocked at the moment. Then New York to Atlanta. Oh my goodness, this trip to New York is unbelievable. This was totally unexpected. Then we got a trip to Boston, then New York to Atlanta, then Atlanta to New Orleans. If I think she's gonna do what I think she's gonna do, this could be an easy night. I'm not gonna lie, we've had some fun during Double Shot Sunday. This has been one of them. This has been the funnest and exciting road trips, the biggest party of the summer. I'm not gonna lie. This has been one of the funnest and biggest party and the biggest party of the summer.
How's the flow looking for us up ahead?
Lead shot ahead. Let's do it.
do is take 81 all the way up to 80. And she'll be there. Take 40 on the 81. 81 on the 80. And she'll be there. Easily. This is a shocker, right? I'd never thought this was going to come around. Nashville to New York. New York to Boston. Then back to New York. Or back to Washington, D.C. And New York to New Orleans. But I never thought Nashville to New York was in the works for her. Never thought that was gonna happen. But I was proved wrong. Because I thought it was gonna be Atlanta from Boston, but she must have changed up her strategy before the stream began. She must have changed up her strategy before the stream began, because she wouldn't be looking so good right now with a perfect 2 for 2 on her record right now. This has just been one of the funnest double shot Sundays I've ever done. One of the funnest ones of them all. Like I said, I'm hoping for a long road trip. I'm hoping for Mrs. G to do a long road trip. She's up to a blazing fast start. I can't believe it. A lot of people got interested with my trip from Great Falls to Boston. You know, that was something. That was a pretty good run, not gonna lie though. The double shot Sunday low count goal is at 8 of 12. Double shot Sunday low count goal is 12. We'll be hitting 9 of 12 here soon if she puts this one in. We're off to a fast start already, and we just started. Boy, when she told me that she was ready I never thought she would be this ready to do it tonight. Woo, man. It's getting hot in here with that 2 loads going in already early. It's starting to get hot in here. She might be turning up the heat with this one.
Yeah, we got a traffic report up ahead.
Got a little brake check up ahead.
10 and 4 on that, hand.
So it started out in San Antonio going to Mobile. Then it was Mobile to Nashville, and now it's Nashville to New York City. This has just been a fun double shot Sunday so far. I feel an extra incentive coming on. I feel a trip to New Orleans to Thunder Bay coming around. I feel a long road trip coming. Stream's only been live for about an hour and 10 minutes. And we're off to a fast start. Like I said, we just started. And Mrs. G's off a fast start. But now the problem is, where is she going to find a driver? That's the problem. The only way she can find a driver, you gotta find a hotel somewhere. So this might be a game-changing strategy here. Might be a game-changing strategy here. So let's see what's gonna happen. Strategies can be changed easily. Like I just found out here. Woo! Man, that was close. She almost hit that car with the trailer. All right, here's what's going to happen for next Sunday. Next Sunday will be Double Shot Sunday. And for next Sunday, Double Shot Sunday, which is September 1st. I know it's a Labor Day weekend. I'm feeling a Fortnite vibe coming around. So we're going to do Fortnite. We're going to run Fortnite at double speed. At 2 times the speed, 2 times the power next Sunday. So next Sunday will be a Fortnite Double Shot Sunday. Actually, it's going to be it's a mixed up Sunday. So we're going to have And oops, it's a mixed up Sunday. We're going to start out with Fortnite. We're going to have a Fortnite vibe on Sunday night. We're going to start with GTA San Andreas during the morning hours. And then we'll end it off with Fortnite at night on Sunday for an oops, it's a mixed up Sunday. So that is what's going to be coming around next Sunday night. And the schedule will confirm that. Random Game Friday will be Call of Duty Vanguard. Will be the return of Call of Duty Vanguard for Random Game Friday this Friday. When am I going to bring back Resident Evil 4? Sometime in October for Halloween. We'll do Resident Evil 4 again in October. Downtime might be coming early than expected. We've been live for an hour and 15 minutes, and it feels like downtime could come early. But guys, if you're enjoying this Double Shot Sunday 18 Wheels of Steel American Long Haul live stream, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn those notification bells on because we'll go live again with another Double Shot Sunday 18 Wheels of Steel American Long Haul live stream. And guys, thank you for your support. Thank you for your time. I really do appreciate it. Without you guys, there wouldn't be no Double Shot Sunday live stream. There wouldn't be no Double Shot Sunday 18 Wheels of Steel American Long Haul live stream or a Mr. Gold Raven Elite YouTube channel. And I really do appreciate it. I can't do this without you guys. Thank you so much for your love, for the community, your support, your honesty. Thank you guys so much. You know, God bless you all. You know, without you guys, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. So thank you guys so much. God bless you all. This has just been the best Double Shot Sunday of all time. One of the best. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care what nobody says. You know, this has just been the funnest Sunday fun day of all time. This is like the greatest double shot Sunday of all time. You know, that's what it feels like to me right now. This is like the greatest double shot Sunday of all time. Double shot Sunday low count goal is 12. We're at 8 of 12. Mrs. G will be adding on to it. Will be 9 of 12. What I heard, New York, New Orleans, that's an incentive run. Along with New Orleans to Thunder Bay. But Nashville to New York, man, I couldn't. You know, I didn't expect this coming. Mrs. G just changed up her whole mindset, the whole strategy. But she had one thing going, San Antonio to Mobile, that was the right one there. But I never expected New Orleans to Nashville or Nashville to New York. Never expected those two. But hey, it is what it is, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do in order to make that money.
Anyone got the 1013?
Lube, dry, looking good.
10 and 4 on that, hand.
Oh man, I thought she ran that red light for sure. I guess not.
How's the blow looking for us up ahead?
We are 1043 up ahead.
I copy you loud and clear.
My goodness, just 3 of them in a row. How can you stop a woman that's on fire right now? A perfect 3 for 3. That's 9 of 12. How can you stop somebody that's on fire right now? I'm hoping for a long road trip here. And we'll get our first one. New York to Atlanta. She's a perfect 3 for 3, and we'll get our first trip from New York to Atlanta. You know what kind of road trip I would like to see her to do? A road trip from New York to Los Angeles. That would be a fun road trip I would love to see. She's been having it way too easy. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. She's been having this thing way too easy. Something's gotta give here. We need a long road trip here. Like, come on. We need a long road trip. Like, what's going on here? We need a trip like I did. From Great Falls to Boston. We need that. We need that type of road trip. We need that type of long road trip again. We need something long because she's been having this way too easy. I just think that this road trip from New York to Atlanta is gonna be too easy. There's our first mistake of the night. Running the red light. Man, come on, something's gotta give here. We need a long road trip.
Last transmit. Q4, appreciate it.
My God, we need a long road trip here. Like, when is this gonna give? She's been having it way too easy. I'll be shocked. If this is the road to New Orleans, I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked out of my mind. That'll be the longest road trip from New York to New Orleans. Then we got ourselves a long road trip going. Let's hope it is. New York to New Orleans. If it is, we got a long road trip ahead. And it is. I figured. We got a long road trip. Finally. It's New Orleans. There it is. The road trip to New Orleans came early. That was supposed to be the final run of the night. But now that's been changed. The final run of the night just became load number 4. So what's actually the final run of the night? And what's the final run of the night tonight? If New Orleans is the final run, if New York to New Orleans is the final run tonight, wow, I'm stunned right now. I really am. I'm stunned. You know, I thought the trip to New York to New Orleans would have been the last trip to end Double Shot Sunday, but I guess I was wrong again. Load number 4. She's a perfect 3 for 3 on the night. This could be the longest road trip of the night. Finally. That's why she saved it. Yeah, this was supposed to be the final run of the night. To do the extra incentives. But now this changed. I'm not gonna lie, this is by far the longest road trip of the night. Since since from Great Falls to Boston earlier today. Let me tell you, she's like one of them that doesn't like to get caught. I think like she's like one of the least ones to get caught. So this is the first time she got caught. This is the first time tonight that she's gotten caught. Now it'll be her first time of the night to try and get some gas. Because this is by far the longest trip of the night. New York to New Orleans. Which this was supposed to be the final run of the night. But it got switched around. So by far, this is the longest trip of the night. Load number 4 heading to New Orleans. Guys, I just have that feeling that the final run of the night is probably going to be coming from Mobile. I'll be going from Mobile to Boston. I think that's where she wants to try and go home.
Looking for us up ahead.
I have that feeling.
Got a 1042 just ahead of you. Go ahead and lay off.
But like I said, that could change in a hurry. For the first time tonight, this is going to be the longest trip from New York to New Orleans. And she can pick up a driver along the way. She's going to take 81 onto 40. And 40 on the 55. But by far, she had it too easy.
Weather looking up ahead.
So next Sunday will be an Oops, It's a Mixed Up Sunday. We're going to start off with some GTA San Andreas to start it off. Then we'll finish it out with some Fortnite at night on Sunday of next week. There will be no double shot Sunday. It's going to be an Oops, It's a Mixed Up Sunday. It's going to be shuffled. We call it the Shuffler Sunday. So the Oops, It's a Mixed Up Sunday is called the Shuffler Sunday. Will be called the Shuffler Sundays. So this will be the first time that you'll be getting gas. That Mrs. G will be getting gas tonight. First time tonight for her. She's been having it real easy so far tonight. But this time, it's a little bit of a different story this time. Downtime could be, as of right now, it could be 10 or 10:30. Which the double shot Sunday downtime, I know it says 11 o'clock on the schedule, but it's actually 10. On the schedule it says 11, but there's a typo there. And it's actually 10 o'clock. Well, hang on just a second. The game just froze right up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart the computer. It's going to be an Oops, It's a Mixed Up Sunday next week. Like I said, you know, this has just been one of those fun nights tonight, you know. We're just waiting, like I said, I'm just waiting for the computer to reboot because the game actually froze up. So I think Mrs. G caught a break there, so. That's the first time tonight the game has locked up and froze. The game has crashed, of course, but we're still live here though, so don't worry about that. So guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get me something to drink real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, so we're up and running again.
How's the flow looking for us up ahead?
We are 1043 up ahead.
That's the first time tonight that the game has froze up on us tonight. That's the first time I had to restart the PC. Minus the game crashing and everything like that, we're still having fun. It's been a fun Sunday, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a lot funner than anything, you know.
ready to join the fun.
Two more hands. Thanks for the comeback.
Yeah, the game actually accidentally crashed, but we got it figured out, we got it straightened out. It ain't on YouTube's end. You know, that was on the PC's end. So we cannot blame YouTube for that one. That was all PC. I blame my PC for this one, so. Now, this is what I love about PC. You can easily restart the game, easily. All you gotta do is just shut the whole system down. If it freezes up on you, if the game freezes up, all you gotta do is just push a button and restart your PC. Shut the PC tower down and just restart it. It'll boot right back up again. That's what happens when I take my eyes off the thing here. Due to the game crashing and everything like that, Double Shot Sunday will still have that downtime at 11 o'clock. Or unless if all 6 loads are delivered. We're gonna run off of that situation. Downtime will occur if all 6 loads are delivered, and so far it's been an easy run so far. The first 3 have gone easy. And I'm afraid the last 2 are probably going to go easy as well after this one. Now the pace got slowed down. So now it's. I feel like the pace is kind of slowed down a little bit here. It kind of feels good at this pace. I think that's what Mrs. G wanted to begin with. Have a fast start to begin with and probably have a fast end to it. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see what happens next. But will there be an extra incentive? Yeah, Mrs. G we got off to a fast start in the second half. Mrs. G got off to a fast start in the second half, but then all of a sudden the pace got slowed down. Right back down to her advantage, right where she wants it. Kind of a nice slow pace right now. But still going at a fast pace though. The double shot Sunday downtime is at 11 o'clock.
Looks like a bandit crossing. Better watch for him.
You know, basically I have a hard time forgetting where downtime is, if it's 10 or 11. You know, I think it's 11. Because that's what the schedule shows.
blow looking for us up ahead. We got a clean shot, Bubba. Lay the hammer down. 2-4, hand. Thanks for the comeback.
Well, hands up, 10-7. Keep them rolling.
10-4 on that, hand.
course up ahead.
We got a bear in the grass up ahead. Go ahead, back down.
10-4.
How's the weather looking up ahead?
We are just 4 loads away from the load count goal, which is 12. To completing the double shot Sunday load count goal, which is 12. We're at 8 of 12 right now. Mrs. G trying to look to make it 9 of 12. She's putting in the final 3 loads, her final 3 loads. One of them was supposed to be the final trip to New Orleans. But that changed in a hurry.
course up ahead.
We are 1043 up ahead.
I'm kind of curious on where she's going to end her summer road trip party. No count goal is 12. We're at 8 of 12. Mrs. G's got load number 9 hooked on to her, which is load number 4. Going to New Orleans. Load number 5 going to Atlanta. Load number 5 going to Boston. Not Boston, but Memphis, excuse me. Memphis. And Memphis to Atlanta would do it.
Mr. Blue looking for us up ahead.
We've got a meat wagon checking out roller skates and grass. Traffic is running like molasses in January.
10-4.
Well, she made it to New Orleans. That's one thing, but how's the trailer though? That's the question. How in the world is she still perfect? Perfect 4 for 4. Oh my goodness gracious. How? How did that trailer not take no damage? Wow. That's amazing. I I can't believe it. She's a perfect 4 for 4 tonight. Holy man.
tracking report up ahead.
Lead shot ahead. Let's do it.
Copy that, thanks.
All right, she's off to Atlanta. And she's off to Memphis. Either Memphis or Charleston. I think it's going to end in Charleston. If I remember correctly, San Antonio to Mobile's 1. New Orleans to Nashville's 2. Nashville to New York is 3. New York to New Orleans is 4. So that's 10. We're at 10 of 12 right now in the load count. Number 11's on the road right now as we speak. I think she's determined to finish the load count. The Double Shot Sunday load count goal is now at 12. It's still at 12. We're at 10 of 12 right now. going to downtime at 11 o'clock. Otherwise, it's just been a fun double shot Sunday. I'm not gonna lie. This one's been a fun one. I think she's gonna end her run in Charleston. Either Memphis or Charleston. It'll be Atlanta to Charleston, and it'll be Charleston to Boston. That's when she'll be going home.
How's the weather looking up ahead?
Got a heck of a window wash happening.
10-4 hand, thanks for the comeback.
She's a perfect 4 for 4. Try and make it a perfect 5 for 5, 11 of 12. And the final run will be in Charleston. Atlanta to Charleston. And that'll be it. And that'll take us right into downtime at 11 o'clock. Well, actually, I want downtime to be a little bit early this time. We're only 27 minutes away from downtime. Downtime is actually 10:30 because I do want to take a shower. So downtime is going to be at 10:30 instead of 11. It's 2 away from the low count goal, which is 12. And downtime's at 10:30.
looking for us up ahead?
Got an alligator in the Granny Lake slowing things down.
10-4 on that, hand.
Near Memphis or Charleston? Going into downtime. It's been wild. Perfect 5 for 5. It's been a wild double shot Sunday. I can tell you that right now. It's been wild. But a pretty fun one. Number 11 of 12. This is going to be the final and last and final load of the night. Now we're going out.
How's the flow looking for us up ahead?
And downtime will officially commence. Yep, final load of the night going out. Here we go. Final load of the night going out. No count goal or not. This is the final load of the night. This is it.
Anyone got a traffic report up ahead?
I hope those brakes work and back down and get ready for a rest.
Copy that. Thanks. G1 on the last transmit.
10-4 on that hand. Lots of 10 and 13 up ahead.
Looks like a window washer, but nothing heavy.
By rule, she grabbed the love before downtime. Grab that final love before downtime. So by rule, she has to finish it. She has to finish it out. My rule. Which I'm not gonna lie, it's been a fun double shot Sunday. Not gonna lie, it's been a fun, action-packed double shot Sunday. With the double shot Sunday locale goal being completed for the first time tonight. Load number 6, the final load. This is the final load that goes out tonight. To complete the load count goal of 12. What an action-packed double shot Sunday this has been. Can't ask for anything better.
Looks like a Bambi crossing. Better watch for him.
What's in it for on that, Ham?
Mrs. G barreling into Charleston, South Carolina. Corrections, Charleston, South Carolina. That's where her run ends. And we go into downtime. This is the final load of the night before going into downtime. This will match the load count double shot Sunday load count goal.